Dining out can take your palate on a culinary adventure, but what if your adventure started and ended right in your community? That's the reason behind locally sourced menus all across the country, including a Richmond social eatery, the Broken Tulip. This restaurant's chef builds his weekly menu solely from food items close to home that are in season. Chef and owner David Crabtree Logan is a Scotsman who trained in some of Europe's top-rated restaurants. He creates multi-course menus featuring local farm-fresh foods each Thursday through Saturday night and for Sunday brunch.
It takes a long time to realize the importance of your ingredients. It's not about trying to be clever and trying to put, 100 things on a plate. It's about getting the best ingredients and treating them to show them at their very best.
The highest quality foods Crabtree Logan can find come from local producers like Chris Stem. Stem and his partner operate the Ashland Meat Company at Cross Brothers in historic Ashland, Virginia. The business has been around since 1912, and it is known for providing high quality, fresh local meat cuts and other locally sourced food products.
I think there's been a long time belief that local is seasonal and local is too expensive. And that's the whole point of us being here today, is that we want people to be able to go to their neighborhood market and find the products that are made by their family and their friends and that are year-round. Whether that be produce, meats, or grocery items, everything is produced year-round. It's just maybe what exactly is being produced at that time.
The Broken Tulip's menu does not stop with local meats, even in the dead of winter. Sherri McKinney, the co-owner and Crabtree Logan's wife, says that while operating a restaurant based solely on local foods isn't easy, it sets them apart from other eateries. For her, providing locally sourced food for her customers isn't just about serving the meal, it's about connecting the diner to the community.
There's a reason that restaurants don't do it, and the margins are even lower than they are in regular restaurant setting. But we believe that it's important for people to see that these foods can be used year-round in delicious, great ways.
Although buying locally grown food is not a new trend, the local food movement has certainly picked up momentum in recent years. According to the food industry research firm Package Facts, local food sales have doubled since 2014. Even after a winter snow blanketed TOMTEN farm, the owners hurriedly harvested fresh greens last month. Those greens eventually made their way to Crabtree Logan's menu. Brian Garretson and his partner Autumn Campbell sell organic produce and herbs at local markets, restaurants, and CSA shares. Like other winter producers, they are meeting consumer demand in Central Virginia for local food 365 days a year.
Food is available fresh from farms year-round. You have to find the farmers that are willing to want to trudge out in the mud and the slush to get it. But there are people out there. There are, especially in, I know in the Richmond area and even in Northern Virginia, there are farmers that are coming year-round. So it's out there. It takes the consumer a little bit more effort.
Our group of 5 farms produce year-round for us, and we have 1 or 2 that are really our big producers through the winter time. There's one of our farms prefers their winter crops over their summer crops. So that was a really great connection for us to make, because they enjoy farming in the winter more than they do in the summer, and that's kind of the time where we need the most input from the farms, is during the winter time.
The food is served at the Broken Tulip as a communal dining experience. Guests share their fare at a farm-style table in a quaint dining room. The atmosphere is warm and connecting, much like their food.
We want to welcome them like we welcome them into our home, and just make sure everyone's looked after. That's really the aim here at the Broken Tulip.
Crabtree Logan says many of their customers are surprised to know so many delicious foods are available in Virginia year-round. He likes his guests to understand how important it is to support local farmers as well as leave satisfied with their dining experience. To find out more about how you can find locally sourced food in Virginia, go to virginiafarmtotable.org. Reporting in Richmond, I'm Sherri McKinney.